This morning edition. Before I even go into the edition, I'm going to play you a song, and a very important song. Probably that song will help you, put you in the mood of where we are going to. But in the meantime, I'd like to say good morning to you, wherever you're listening to us from. This is Confluence Radio 94.1 FM Lokuja. This is not my program. This is not your program. This is not our program. Program where we hit everything. And you know how we do it. You don't say now you go call and all of us go do the things together. But in the meantime, I told you guys I'm going to look for this song. I hope the song is on this system. Make una no vex. I want to play water, not get enemy. I hope it's on this system. Water, it not get enemy. Hold on, just go wow. Oh, thank God. So I told you I'm going to play you a song, and that song will put you in the mood of the topic for this morning. How you go use. Alright, most definitely. Water not get enemy. That's a lovely song put together by Fela and Nicola O of blessed memory. Alright, this morning, before I introduce my guest to you, you might not know much about me. I think if they are looking for Lokoja indigene, I'm one of them. Yes, because I've been in Lokoja old enough for the majority of Lokoja to even give me citizenship. Sincerely speaking, I think I was in Lokoja in the 70s, late 70s, 79, 80, 81. My dad was a quartermaster that moved the army from Marine quarters, because that's where they were before, moved them to the barrack they are today. And I think I might be lucky, or should I say fortunate, to be one of the first officers' son that slept in that barrack you are seeing. I still remember the house. My dad is the man that actually planted most of those trees you are seeing that Chad Montgomery barracks. So if I don't stay here that year and I left, I came back in the 90s, I left, I came back in the millennium. So at least I'm old enough or qualified enough to be called a Lokoja person. And aside that, for those of you who came into Kogi State when the state was created, a whole lot of people came from Benue State, people came from Kwara State, some came from Niger State back to their villages and their town, and we all became one Kogi. Before you came from where you were coming from, water is something that is abundant everywhere. And when you got to Lokoja Water Board happens to be one of the best in the entire country. I've lived in a lot of states in my life, so I can tell for free. Kogi used to have one of the best water system, pipe-borne water, and it was a very good one until 2011 or 2012 when that first flood came. Maybe before then, during dry season, we used to face a lot of things, and that's part of life. But dry season comes with its own difficulties, which we cannot shy away from. But year in, year out, it has been a very, very difficult thing for us. And this morning, I have the Commissioner for Water Resources, Kogi State, He's an engineer by profession, a qualified, will not be the one with the dash engineer, he's a qualified one. So I know him very well. I decided to say, okay, Oga, today, we got talking and coming on air became part of the thing. And recently, I saw people digging the whole town. So I was wondering what they were doing. I thought those people that were laying cables, only for me to get to understand that it's actually the Ministry of Water Resources that is doing whatever they are doing. I don't know what they are doing. The commissioner is here, he will tell you what they are doing. Before now, a whole lot of we have a problem of not being patient. And some of us, we are not good at doing some little findings. The Ministry for Water Resources is not in heaven, neither is it in hell. It's in Lokoja here. The people working in that ministry, they are not ghosts. They are human beings like you and I. There's nothing stopping you from taking there's no more 20 naira Okada, 100 naira Okada to their office to go and make little inquiries. Those inquiries will help you educate other people better. But no, we are so fantastic in going out onto social media to go and start making noise. Water not here, water not here, water not here, water not here. But when the water is there, how well do you use the water? Now let me go answer that one today. So this morning I have the Honorable Commissioner for Water Resources, Engineer Farouk, YMD. Okay, I know the D is for that lady. The Y is for Yunusa. Oh, Yahaya. Oh, see me somebody should give me a cup of coffee. Maybe I don't go do mistake again. All right. So this morning, that's what we'll be talking about this morning. I have him here in the studio. We have gone through a lot. I repeat myself. We have gone through a lot when it comes to water issues, and it's not been funny. So this morning, I have the Honorable Commissioner for Water Resources in the studio. Remember, this is not a radio personality program. No, this is not our program. Now your program, now my program. So I'm not going to ask him, who are you? Tell us about yourself. No. Make we do the business where carriers come here. The business is very important to you guys out there because the program is all about you guys, not just for me. We need to know what is going on. So good morning, my Honorable Commissioner.
Good morning, my brother Shaba, and good morning, Kogites.
All right, sir. It's nice having you in the studios here with us. And the truth of the matter here is this issue of water in here, out there. You are trying ahead on the news that you are doing a lot of things to bring back water. And I saw what you have been doing. But please, can people who are not prone to know those things you are doing, can they even know what you are up to, sir?
Well, without wasting much of our time, the issue of the 2022 floods destroying almost 85 to 90% of the electromechanical equipment of that facility you just described as one of the best in the country in those days. We need not to go into that details again. We've said them, we've analyzed that one severally. So we already before then there was an old waterworks, colonial waterworks, which was constructed between I think it was commissioned around 1953 or so.
Wow.
So, and since then up till this moment we come, no expansion has been done. It was designed for just about 250 to 300,000 people with an installed capacity of 750,000 to 1 million liters of water. So when this new one was constructed and commissioned in the year 2011, that one was abandoned. So when we came on board, we met this situation on ground. There was no water in the town, so we can't just stay like that. His Excellency said principal among his mandate is the provision of potable water to the entire citizenry. We start from the state, so we had to go back and see what we can do with the old one. And let us draw us back a little bit. That facility you said that was constructed, ordinarily they are supposed to have been proper reticulation work done in town,
okay.
The transition and distribution lines. But because the government then was in a hurry to deliver the project within a very short time, the project supposed to have been 4-year project with the transmission lines, but
That
2 years.
is the Greater Water
The
Works.
Greater Water, yes.
Okay.
So what they did was they did 3 things: constructing the facility, providing 2 reservoirs, and then 2 transmission lines from the facility to the reservoir. Then from the reservoir, they run a line from Army Barracks to Polytechnic, which is State Polytechnic. That is the only
Okay.
thing they did. The rest were just the old lines, and they were managing them. So last year when we started, first what we did was to see what you can do in the old water works with the old pumps there. We started pumping water at about April or May last year to 2 sides of the town that the pump can be able to do.
Okay.
So the excuse me. So there and then we continue our researches and checks and see what we can do, and by the special grace of God, what you came up with in summary is how do we rehabilitate and upgrade that existing waterworks. Ab initio it was designed for about 253,000 people in town, and as at that time we had less than 100,000 people residing in Lokoja, around
Yeah.
that 1953 population. But now we have over 1 million residents in Lokoja. So how do we do? Even if we cannot cover everywhere, what do we do to cover a substantial part of the town? So first we have to upgrade the facility without expansion.
Okay.
You understand? So because
Sorry, sir. Without expansion, you might just need to break that one down for those people in the town who not gonna understand what you mean by that.
Because if we say we upgrade, some
Yes,
people
sir.
will feel when they enter waterworks, they will begin to see big buildings. No.
Okay.
When we talk of expansion, you are talking of maybe additional sedimentation tank,
Okay.
additional
Okay.
filtration units,
Okay.
and so on and so forth. But what we get to do is we have to be a bit scientific about it and get into the main components, that is increasing the production rate.
Yeah.
You understand? Then get stronger pumps that will evacuate immediately to the reservoir.
Okay.
So we now have this issue of reservoirs. All the reservoirs there are small ones. One is for 250,000. Another smaller one is there for about 500 or so at cinema.
Okay.
But the Greater Water has 2 reservoirs. One is 10 million. That is the one you are seeing at
Up
GRA.
there. Okay.
The one at
Up the hill there.
there are 2. The one you will be seeing from Ganaja Junction.
Yes.
That one is 10 million, which is
Wow.
equivalent to the production from
The water
the
itself.
Greater Water
okay.
itself. But there is another one while coming up here, which is 3.5 million liters. You will not see it is in the bush there.
Ah.
You won't see it. So, and we have to, just as I said, we have to make our findings, research, and so on and so forth. No drawings on ground to guide us on where they have their lines. So we have to rely on the retired staffers who work with those companies, call them back to guide us, continue trial of tracing pipes, and we were able to, with survey, we were able to see the elevation. So in summary, what we did is to upgrade that old one, refurbish it, then move water from there to one of the reservoirs,
Okay.
which it is today I will confess it was
It's
a
working.
difficult task. No,
Oh.
it is working. That's what
It's
we
a
did.
difficult task.
It's a difficult task. We have achieved it.
Oh, where's
The
that? Oh, the
old-
bell is down. I will have.
The old water works
Okay.
to send water to one of the
new ones.
new reservoirs.
Yeah.
We achieved that last year.
Wow.
So we now left, then we synchronized it to some of the lines that is serving the old town,
Okay.
which we did. The next is the larger part of the town, which the other tank is serving.
Which of the tank? The main one
The
from Canada
main-
Junction.
uh,
Junction.
Yes, that is the
Okay.
one serving all the populace from Ganaja Junction to Army Barrack, Ganaja Junction to Adankolo to Old Market,
Yes.
Kabawa,
Yeah.
Oroka, New Market, and Kogi State Polytechnic. Because
Okay.
the pipe terminates at the gate of just
Kogi
before the
Poly.
gate of Polytechnic.
But sorry, I think adjacent Kogi Poly gates, there's a water board.
Headquarter.
Oh, that's the headquarters.
That is the headquarters.
There's nothing there.
No. Only offices and
administrative
a
office.
provision for laboratory.
Okay.
That's the administrative headquarters for all the water works in the state.
Okay, all right. So that's where your office is.
No, mine is in the state secretariat, ministry.
So that if I'm looking for you, I know where to come.
No,
in case I don't see water in my house, I know where to come and look
What
for
about
you.
this? No, you look for the general manager. What about the so we were able to do that. So the next phase, which result into laying of new pipe, is to now link this reservoir to the line that the other reservoir is serving.
Okay.
If we are getting me right, this smaller reservoir, 3.something million liters,
Yes.
is designated for
people in GRA.
No, not the GRA.
Okay.
GRA has another tank, which is the other 250,000 to 300,000 around garage.
Okay, yes.
So, yes, thank you.
Oh, you are the one renovating that place.
Yes.
I was thinking they've sold the place. I was now wondering that who could have sold something that was
No.
Oh, okay.
As you see that tank,
yes,
we are already serving GRA from. We dedicate that one to GRA only, which is more convenient for us.
All right.
So this other tank will now serve the where it was designed to serve, which is the old Lokoja.
Yes.
And those pipe you saw.
Yes.
We try to link it with the.
Sorry, my honorable commissioner. Before you continue, my dear listeners, my fans, my people, my brothers and sisters listening to the program right now, I actually brought him on board today so that we can discuss about water. I know what you guys are going through. We cannot be here laughing all the time, and we know people are going through pains. So by the time he's done telling you guys what he has done, I will throw the lines open. You all have the numbers already. So if you have a suggestion, you have a question, you have something you want to find out, the numbers are always open for you. But for the meantime, let's give the commissioner time to explain what he has done. So you can now, please, if you're going to call me, let's be careful what we say. You can see the effort they are putting in, which is something you never know of. Now you know. So if you want to call me when you go ask me question, I bet make the question, make it be question, be say, man, ain't go understand your question and go flow. So my Ogasa, let's go back to you.
So that line that runs from Kogi Poly, because from the tank at Ganaja Junction you are seeing up there, when you watch it, you see some two blue pipes, painted blue, coming down.
Yes, by the side of it.
So thank you very much. These are the supply like discharge lines from the tank. One leg is going towards Army Barrack with a spur into this our conference stadium down.
Okay.
Then the other leg is coming from there down the highway up till the gate of Polytechnic.
Okay.
So every other person at Ankolo, GT, everywhere up to they are serving from there. So we now lay about 1.71 or 1.72 kilometer pipe to link this reservoir from its terminal point around Plaza Hotel, the former Plaza Hotel, if you are going down after Grace FM office.
Yeah.
So we have to link it with that major pipe that passes the other side and install necessary accessories that will make it functional.
Okay.
So what we did on Sunday was to try test, which we recorded success. What that is supposed to do, because of the population and the capacity of the reservoir, we have to ration.
Okay.
So as at that day, we expected to interchange between GTB to Lokongoma phase 1, phase 2 to Army Barracks. Then we shut them down and now try from there to Kogi Poly.
Okay.
But unfortunately, those things have been left for a very long time.
Okay.
We started with the right-hand side, which is the right-hand side now is from GT to Army Barracks. So at Access Bank, after Access Bank, when you're descending before Living Faith, you have the Apostolic Church there. You have a convert.
Okay, that down part,
before Specialist Hospital.
Yes.
So we have.
You have before the deeper life.
Yes. We had a major pool. What you mean by pool there is that there is a subsidiary connection from there that link the whole community on that side, Specialist Hospital, Federal University, the whole of Adangolo up to Fentulu. We don't know because for a long time construction, I think, took place around that place, and
Yeah.
that thing was, the volume of discharge there was massive.
Okay.
So it reduced the pressure on that side. So
Okay.
the water stopped after phase 1. But we are
Okay.
satisfied.
Okay,
with
that
what
means
we
the
saw.
water actually went through that part
It
you're
went
talking
through, and
about.
that is why we're able to see water there.
Okay.
We went to phase 1,
Okay.
and we monitor it up to phase 1. We couldn't continue because of the massive
Water that was discharging from the other
from
part.
from that part. So we
Okay.
returned, shut down, and diverted it to
This other part, the left
other-
side now.
the left
Okay,
side.
that's the town towards Poly area now.
Yes.
Okay.
So there again, let me say, fortunately or unfortunately, at Adankolo Junction,
Yes.
if you are
Yes.
coming at Adankolo, there's another major culvert
Yes.
there.
The where just where they are pouring that that part, that bridge
Two,
there.
two things
that
hap-
culvert
two
there.
things happened there.
Okay.
There were burst because there are 3 lines that supply 3 communities there.
Okay.
The main Adankolo,
Yes.
from there, one line connected from there again serves the estate.
Okay. The
the
Adankolo
Adankolo
estate.
estate.
Yes.
Then the other side, the other one serves from this, let me say, Fidelity up to Moremi and
Okay.
down.
Okay.
One side is broken, the other side is burnt as a result of
Oh,
burning of
rebels there. Yeah.
the volume of discharge there was also massive.
Okay.
So at Kogi Travelers again,
Yes.
we have a very minor one, but
Yeah.
the
They
discharge
were
was
supplying
going
M1
like that.
area. Okay.
So thank you very much. Particularly the one supplying that area
Yeah.
was also off. We are not talking of other minor ones that were purely residential,
Okay.
privately owned.
Okay.
Along Kabao, all you see water, So the thing couldn't go beyond New Market.
Okay.
It couldn't
That
go
means water
beyond-
got to New Market.
It got there. But
Wow.
the thing we had, as at that time when water was reaching there, the volume has already gone down.
Okay. Yes.
So we have to
definitely.
quickly
What
shut
is
down.
the wasted ones?
But on our own part, which is normal, the pipe we laid has 2 major faults.
Okay.
That is leakages. Sorry, one before Lokoja Club by your left-hand side.
Yes.
Then around rain oil.
Yeah.
That one was more massive because the pressure was. So all these things reduce the pressure, and I want to tell us, because of some of us that saw our video clips,
Yes.
the ones that went to Angwen TV side, which is from up here, it branched to them. That is the one that's supposed to.
Agwanti, we're talking about new layouts.
New layout, the one that
Yes.
goes to new layout
layout.
from around very close by here.
Okay, from
This,
Lokoja Club.
This Hidway Hotel.
Okay,
If you are
yes.
going down
Okay,
here
you
now.
take. Okay, through
We
this
have
area,
a chamber
okay.
there and a
Yes.
connection that serves new layout from there to Karaulu.
Yes.
So their own water, if you go through the clip, you see it very, very clean, very clear.
Okay.
But because of the leakage we have on our own pipe, main supply channel pipe to the GT side that links the major.
Yes.
So those ones at Adankolo, as at that time, became colored as a result of contamination of
Okay.
this major
So the whole thing
supply.
got mixed up.
We were just quiet. We knew what we were doing.
Okay.
Ordinarily, we should shut down, but we are test running so that
Okay.
we see where faults are for us to continue. And as at yesterday, for those of us that are on the road, our the major one has been fixed yesterday. That is the
Okay.
2 sides. Then the one on the highway, we are on them.
Okay.
Then appealing to others.
All right. Thank
Look,
you.
I will not keep short. I will not wait without drawing our attention to the issue of Angwenti people.
We will get to that.
Thank you.
My honorable will get to that. Now, from what you are doing, does that mean people from let me even start with Radio Kogi first of all. Our office down there, for years now we don't have water because we don't have borehole. We refuse to depend on borehole because since we are a government office, we should wait for government water. And my DG was saying, you promised you are going to give them water there. They've not seen the water. So let's start with that first. Now, people living from Radio Kogi towards those parts that have bad pipes now, when are they hoping to start having direct water from the government?
Is this hoping? The one that came day before yesterday went there. That was why you have that discharge at Access Bank. Very, very.
Yes,
very,
I understand. There was a discharge, which people are trying to fix. So when will they fix this thing, and when will people from that area up to Barrack start getting water?
Now this is it. Today is Tuesday.
Today is Tuesday.
Today is Tuesday.
Yes.
As
The
at
25th of
yesterday,
February.
we had fewer hours of power supply.
Yes.
So, and what we were able to save to send to that tank yesterday was about 750,000.
Okay.
So today is Tuesday.
As against a million
As
liters.
against a million.
Yeah.
For 2 days, that is what we were able to lift. So by today, they will continue. They will have power supply.
Okay.
So we intend that by Thursday, we should finish fixing the major problems.
Okay.
Because the one that is major to us now in this regard is one at Adamkolo.
Okay.
Because there are lots to be done there. So we want to finish all those ones by the grace of God by Thursday.
All right.
Before then, we might have gotten some reasonable distance. And what we are promising now is that we'll still start with that right-hand side. You know why?
Yeah.
When we took the survey, the profile,
The right answer we're talking about towards
from
barrack
GTB
axis.
towards barracks now,
Yeah.
the the gradient of the road
Yes.
from there, it flows high, gently undulating high up to Army
Up
Barrack.
on barrack. Yeah, that's
Whereas from here, it's the profiles go slow, low, until from New Market it starts going up.
going up again towards the poly area.
You have more difficulty. You need
In
more
going to
volume
that side.
to go to Army Barrack.
Yes.
But the good news I'll tell us is that this reservoir we are having is at a higher elevation than the other one. What we just need is large volume. So by God's grace, let's just say give and take between Friday and Saturday, we should resume operations. And if we succeed in most of this repair work we'll be doing, we'll just pray that we have power within the intervals of 3 days.
All right.
Each side will have.
My Honorable Commissioner, thank you very much. First of all, I'd like to say a big thank you to you first. I'm not supposed to be saying this to you because it's what you have, according to the president. He said you people should not pity for me. It's the job I signed for. So we should not pity for you. It's the portfolio you were given. Apart from the portfolio, you're also from this state and from this our cocoa place that we did. So that there you come from. So you need to fix the water and get it done. Now you talk about rationing. If everything starts working properly, is the rationing going to come?
Of course, Water Board has that responsibility.
To
That
ration.
is what we are doing now.
Okay.
You understand? If we may go, you see what we are going, what we see us going about doing. We have somebody stationed at the reservoir,
Yes.
watching the gauge.
Okay.
So, at what point does water reaches a particular
People.
particular area? Let me say from that GT when we discharge.
Yes.
The volume of water we discharge for an X time, and then the reach
Okay.
with our own estimated population of that area. For example, the reservoir itself. Let's not go into that detail. Definitely the rationing will come
Okay.
from 2 reservoirs.
Okay.
The major reservoir here will ration it between the GT Army Barracks, GT Kogi Poly, then new layout. You understand? Whereas GRA has that tank for them only.
The dedicated tank for them.
Tank for GRA.
All right. Like I was saying, if other people who have been in your office have taken their time to go through all this in the past, I'm sure, because I'm sure some of those pipes were connected even before the state was created, and definitely they've rusted away.
Most of them.
Most of them have gone bad, which is what you are trying to rectify. Thank you very much for
Sorry,
watching.
before you go, there are things they did in the past.
Okay.
There are things they did that we saw
Okay.
within the limit of what was
Okay.
available. what
All
was
right.
available.
The major thing now I need to ask you before we throw the line open is whenever the volume of water in the River Niger, River Benue gets high, it affects your components that is supplying water to the reservoir. Because that has always been the problem or the challenges. That have always been the challenges. Is there something you are doing differently so that because we cannot predict flood? If it comes this year, are we safe? Are your equipment safe?
Very, very safe at the old waterworks.
Oh, you have moved them from the Greater Water Works.
Okay.
Now you want to talk
that
to
of
me.
Greater.
Yes.
We are not actually
running from Greater Water Works anymore.
We only touched that on the surface now.
Okay.
What delayed that
Greater Water Works part? Yes.
Is the holistic approach the governor want to take on it with two options or 2 to 3 options. Outright relocation of that facility.
Perfect.
So that will cost us close to it. Last year we were talking of 100, 120. Now we are talking of up to 150 billion to build something that was done in $10 billion or what did they say that time? You understand?
Yeah.
So then, secondly, is to replace the equipment and place them at higher level than the our last known water mark.
Okay.
Give it some gaps.
And
this will result in
Honorable, I think, let me see who this is. We have a caller already. Let me be sure. Hello, good morning, caller. Good morning. Your name, where are you calling us from? Yakub from Basa. All right, what's your question for the Honorable Commissioner? What's your question for the Honorable Commissioner?
Okay, I just want to listen to your match with the Royal Highness of match rally.
Sorry, this is not a political program. Please, like I said before, please. If you are going to call me and talk about the water situation we're talking about. Conference Morning Bit of Science is not a political program, and it's not a radio personality program. It's our program, your program, my program. So make we limit it to what we they do. I'm so sorry, please. All right, Commissioner, back to you. Okay, let me see. Hello, good morning, caller.
Good morning, sir.
Your name, where are you calling us from? Oh, Abue, how are you? It's been a while, Abue. All right, please, let's get to your point straight up.
Yes, I want to thank the Commissioner for Water Resources.
Okay.
What is trying, and the task also go to the governor, the chief servant of the state, because if he has not made financial finance available, the Commissioner wouldn't have gotten anything to do. We want to thank him for his devotion. We want to thank him for his doggedness. And that I want to pray that God will guide him so that at the end of all this up and down, Kogi will have a relief of time in terms of water.
Thank you very
much. At the greater water district, just like people is observing, the equipment are too low. So I wish already the plan is on to hide, to carry the machine up so that no matter the level of water or flood, we don't get to that machine.
Of course.
All right, thank you very much, Abue, for your wonderful contribution. Have yourself a beautiful day. Hello, good morning, caller.
Good morning, Mr. Shaba. Good morning, this is Bishop.
Bishop Ibaji, how are you today?
I'm speaking from Kogi today. Good morning. Let me thank you for your effort, and I like to thank Commissioner for his effort. My own contribution to this. I'm appealing to the general public, not that after government or somebody has suffered for this everything, they should leave it for vandalization. So everybody now have to be for security and alert so that nobody should come and vandalize it. So we should not leave it for security alone. Even the landlord and everybody now should be in security alert so that they should safeguard the water. Not that after meeting somebody will come and vandalize it. And the landlord who have no water for the house now, they should try to step it down to the house after the matter of taking. Thank you for Radio Kogi for bringing it to everybody.
All right, thank you very much, Bishop, all the way from. Okay, you said you are calling from Lokoja. Hello, good morning, caller.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Your name, where are you calling us from?
I'm calling from Lokoja. This is Ahammed calling from Lokoja.
Ahmed.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Ahmed, let's say your.
Good morning. Good morning, Commissioner.
Good morning.
Sir, I want to know our own fate for the water because we.
Which area?
We live at Ganaja, from Ganaja Junction up to the Donami side.
Okay.
So, we want to know maybe we have one of the beneficiaries.
Okay, all right, thank you.
So,
Okay.
we are suffering for water.
All right, thank you very much. It's noted. He's going to get back to you on that one. Hello, good morning, caller. Please, can you be audible, please?
Okay.
Yakubu from where?
Shintango is calling back
Yeah, Yakubu. Okay.
from Shintango.
Oh, all right. Go on.
Commissioner, again, like we in Murumba, local government here, we don't have a
Okay, don't worry, Yakubu. The commissioner is gonna talk about water in other local governments, because definitely we have water board in almost all the local government, but we are starting from somewhere first. They're actually part of the question I've jotted down to ask him. So thank you very much for having your people at heart. All right, my honorable commissioner, you heard what they've been saying so far. Ahmed is asking the question. People living from Ghana Junction straight up to Dunamis area. Those are the people that the Greater Water Works was even serving very well before.
Yes.
So what is their fate?
Yes. So thank God it's around that area. You see this one we said that is from that
The
pulled
the
out.
right part.
No, that pulled out around
The deeper life area.
Deeper Life area.
Yes.
So that pipe that goes down, some of them from that side tapped from there.
Yes. A lot of people tap across
Tap
the
from
road.
there. That
Yes.
is it.
Yes.
So Mr. Yakubu or my brother, if
Ahmed, yes.
Ahmed,
Yes.
if they tap from back of Federal University,
Yes.
that road behind Federal University that links Dunamis,
Yes.
so people tap from there.
Yes.
But there are those that tap from the rising main,
Yes.
because something was done that time, which this time is not for the detail.
When you mean rising main, what does that mean to a
The
layman?
main one, just
The main pipe, that big pipe.
the main pipe that is evacuating water from the facility in
Okay.
Ganaja
Okay.
to the reservoir,
Okay.
which there is supposed no any connection on it.
Okay.
It's supposed to just, because it's coming under intense pressure. Pumps
Pressure.
pumping
Oh,
water
people
up.
actually.
Not people.
Okay.
They are supposed to have been a return supply back to Ganaja.
Yes, yes, yes. So they should connect from the returning one, not the one that is taking water.
But
to
that
the
is that
reservoir.
return was not
All right,
done.
my commissioner. Oh, we lost that one. Now before we pick the next call, you are working on Kogi very well. You are working. Okay, let me pick this call and see. I'll come back to my question. Hello, good morning, caller.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning. Your name, are you calling us from? Abdurrahman from where? From Igboro. Oh, okay, Rauf. Let's say your take.
First of all, I would like to thank the commissioner for what he's doing every day to make sure that the water go round. Even though when I'm in Kogi local government, when I travel to Lokoja, when there is no water, we used to see things sometimes. But now the way he's doing and doing here and here to make everything like that, so I come to congratulate him for what he's doing good.
All right, thank you very much, Rauf. God bless you.
And also you to present, I really appreciate it.
All right, thank you very much. Now, my honorable, I was going to ask you, in other local governments, we have water works. We have in Okene, we have in Mopa, we have, okay, I think I have a caller here. Hello, good morning, caller.
Good morning.
I don't need to ask of your name, I know who is calling, so let's just.
Thank you very much. I want to appreciate the Honorable Commissioner.
All right,
State.
all right, thank you very much.
Yeah, the conversation is going on well. I want to ask the Honorable Commissioner, please, that along the Mount Party Road, when they were zooming to fix it, to lay this pipe last time, we saw some individuals' pipe being mutilated. What are they doing to reconnect to go back?
Okay,
Thank you very much.
all right, thank you.
Number two, those are the users who are in Ganaja village. How would they get this water now?
All right, thank you very much. I'll let him answer your question straight up before we take more questions.
Thank you very much.
All right, my commissioner.
Greeting there is trying.
That is very good. The one along one party, which I'm part of that community.
Okay,
So that just what I was explaining before his call came in.
yeah,
where they connected them from is the line, the pressure line
Is
from
the feeder.
Is the feeder from tank A.
Okay.
You know what they did was tank A, the water from Ghana will come to tank A. There's a booster station in tank A that will boost the water to this other one we are using now. So that is why they connected them. So this supply line that is going down now, we have promised them and we will fulfill it. We are going to lay a fresh pipe and reconnect them back on the supply line. So
fantastic.
No, we are going to do that.
Okay. But my question now, before I pick this call, who is the connector? Who has been doing this connection for them?
Thank you. It's the water board. There are two things.
Okay.
You understand? We must, the truth must be told.
Yes.
Some of these things, the individual plumbers, some of them don't have access to the main pressure lines.
Okay.
But because this supply line was not there,
okay,
there is no option. People
Option.
need
They
water,
just
they
take
go
water
there
anyhow.
and they give them.
Okay.
We are not ruling the possibility of plumbers that are not employees of
Water
board
works. Yeah.
that knows about it, that assisted most of them in this some of the illegal connections.
Okay.
But by the time we are done, by God's grace, we'll go into that, and when our water law come into force, we will address some of this, most of this.
All right, fantastic. Hello, good morning, caller.
Good morning. I'm calling from Sango.
From Zango.
Yes.
Okay, as you call Zango, say commissioner, say hey. What's your name, please? As you call Zango, commissioner, say sign.
This one, I'm Ahammed.
Okay, Samuel from Zango. So what's your take? What's your question?
Please, the water goes to Hannibal, but it could not extend to Sango. Please, what is the commissioner doing about that?
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah.
All right, he's going to answer you. Thank you very much. All right, you're still tuned to 94.1 FM Local Jazz, the Confluence Morning Beats of Sounds, the Tuesday edition, our program, your program, my program, and this is what we do. We try to touch things that matters to you, also bothers to a whole lot of people. I'm going to pick the next call, but before that, okay, let me just pick this call, get his question, then I will ask the commissioner the question I wanted to ask. Hello, good morning, caller.
Good morning. How do you do?
I'm fine. Your name, where are you calling us from?
I'm Mr. Majebi speaking from Lokoja.
Mr. Majebi, good morning, sir.
Thank you so much. I'm happy to hear from the Honorable Commissioner for Water.
Thank you, sir.
I wish to hear it from him every day because water is so important. Please, we want more information about the major great water supply. Well, I haven't heard much about what you are doing about it. Because all you are saying is the old water supply. So I want to know what we are doing so that majority of us will have water. For the past 3 years, we have had no water from the water works. So you can know how much we have been spending to get better water.
All right, where's your location, sir?
Know what we are doing about it.
Where's your location, sir?
Thank you.
Where's your location, sir? Your location, sir?
Honey,
Where's your area? Where's your house, sir? Which area in Lokoja?
behind the Ahammed Hotel.
Okay, we have our hotel. All right. I will let the commissioner answer you straight away.
That is very good. That is, I believe that is my daddy, former chairman pensions.
Okay.
Local government pension board.
Okay.
Good morning, Daddy. The local why, because of time factor, the greater water is holistic approach His Excellency directed us to
It's
look
total
at.
overhauling relocation.
And not relocation.
Okay.
We are opting for the lower, that is getting equipment, new equipment,
And
place them higher,
elevate it.
elevate it.
Okay.
It's in 3 segments.
Okay.
The civil works that is not much affected will be done.
Okay.
Electromechanical
Replaced.
equipment replacement, then reticulation.
Okay.
That is where Zango issue comes in.
Okay. So,
So you
Mr.
understand? So
Mr.
the-
Samuel from
where
Zango.
he is,
Next phase.
where Daddy is staying,
Behind
Ava,
Ava.
as soon as this is done, Ava's own is those areas is part of our immediate concern.
Okay, concern.
Once this one is okay, we are coming back there up to this Riverton side and the rest to see what we do.
All right, thank
So
you very much.
Zango, we are thinking of 2 things.
Okay.
Whichever one will be cheaper.
Okay.
Extending that line from
Barracks
from
to
barracks
Zango.
to Zango. We evaluate that,
Okay.
or getting them a separate facility,
Probably.
whichever one.
Because Zango alone is
It's
a
already,
town.
it's already
It's a town on its own.
God bless you. It's already a town on its own.
All
so
right.
we are thinking of two things for Zango.
Okay.
Either extending that.
All right. Sorry, my bad though. For those of you who might try to call and you don't know our number, sorry, the number is 0803 515 0512. Let me take the numbers again. 0803 515 0512 or 0904 939 1367. Hello, good morning, caller.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, Shaba.
Your name, where are you calling us from?
I'm Samuel. Calling from Canada Village.
Samuel from Ganaja Village.
Yes.
All right, please, let's hear your take.
Okay, good morning, Honorable Commissioner. I've been listening to you keenly over this water issue. You are a scientist and an engineer. The one thing I'm concerned that I with me.
We are with you, go on.
Yes, Canada Village. You don't want to share life on that Canada Village. Somebody just asked you a question. You are not telling us about Canada Village. What is our hope? Because we in Canada Village, we are suffering a lot of water, a lot of crisis of water here. And we were the major supply of water then when the better water supply was working. So we have to do a holistic approach over this project. Because we looked at, we knew what was happening. The experts that were here were just away. So since the agency was abandoned, people go there, people that they brought to manage it, they couldn't manage it well. Because as an engineer, you say something of electromechanical system. So you need experts, the expert traits, not people who are doing people from
Sorry, hello, Mr. Samuel.
Yeah,
Can you hear me?
I'm with you, please.
First thing first, I'm going to speak on this one. You heard what he said. The flood that came affected some stuffs, and the governor, His Excellency Alhaji Ahammed Usman Ododo, said they want to do a holistic approach to the greater water works, which the commissioner just said to everybody listening that it is going to come in three phases. The civil work, which is not having any problem, but definitely has to be elevated. The equipment that has been damaged, all right, they have to raise them above the level that no matter the kind of flood that comes, it will not affect it. You heard him saying those things, Abi?
But in the interim, what is our hope?
Okay, you are talking about in the interim.
Yes.
Okay, very fine. So he's going to get back to you on that. Thank you very much, Mr. Samuel. All right. Hello, good morning, caller.
Good morning, sir.
Your name, are you calling us from?
This is Usman Rahmat Mohammed calling from Filili.
Okay, Usman Rahmat Mohammed.
Yes, sir.
Okay, make me hear your own question.
I'm calling in to appreciate my brother, the Commissioner for Water Resources. He's a big brother, very, very close to him. I think he's work closely with him and the local government, the same department works.
Okay.
Whatsoever you see him doing, it's not surprising. That has been his antecedent right from the beginning. But we want to appreciate him more that we in Filili, down to the Federal University, is a growing population, seriously growing
Yeah.
population. And presently, the water piping stopped at
Kogi Poly. Yeah.
Yes, please, we don't know what effort is making, how is it going to capture us.
Okay.
Really access down to federal police, down to Zango, to the federal high court.
All right. Alhaji Ramat,
Yes, sir.
you know why I like you?
Yes, sir.
You are a typical Nigerian man.
Yes, sir.
You gave him cola nuts, you gave him cold water to drink first before you now start making your request.
No, he's my brother. I've worked with him. For
Yeah, we are saying the same thing. That's why you gave him cola nut and water.
It's my anytime.
All right, thank you very much. He's going to respond to you, right? All right, please, Commissioner, you heard what he said.
Yes.
Let's
quickly-
start with Samuel from Ghana.
Yes, I'm taking them together with this last
Okay,
one because
good.
they are all together.
Yeah.
You see, Ghanaja people, we really appreciate your patience and cooperation. It's not an easy thing to lack water. It's not an easy thing to have a facility within you and you cannot enjoy from that facility. So it is a privilege which we will not take for granted. And also it is their own right and privilege that within 500 square meters of that facility they must have 24 hours water. So this time is not enough for us to tell them what we are doing there. We've already said it before.
Yeah.
Both CGC, the Chinese, have come to evaluate it. They are the first to come.
Mr. Samuel, you can hear that. So the CGC have come to evaluate it.
We have finished the technical evaluation. It remains implementation.
Okay.
So in the interim, if we say we will send water from this old one to them, it is possible.
Oh.
But it means we will use 10 good days to fill tank A.
Okay.
And then that supply from this thing will change it, will turn it to return water to them. It's a very you understand? But this small facility we are having, that is
what you have in town.
What we have in town. Even if we use generator, bridge it to generator, before we can fill that tank, we will continue treating and pumping for 10 to 12 good days.
Wow.
Before we can now discharge. But however, my brother, we will not sleep. We are working on things to do. We have just gone to assess some areas in Ganaja to provide them borehole. We have another agency, Ruasa, who is in charge of all this. By the special grace of God, I don't want to let the cat out of the bag, because they are House of Assembly members, especially from Ajokuta. It's not allowing us to rest in the ministry. it's not allowing us to rest.
Okay.
So all these things are already embedded in the budget.
Okay.
Ganaja people, by the grace of God, will not let you down and will be on to you.
All right.
And in the design of that pipe that was laid, that terminated at Kogi Poly.
Yeah. So
it is to extend through Federal University, through Croatia, and link up, because there is another one from the one that goes to Army Barrack branch, we call it Sport into thank you very much, up to Zone 8.
Yes.
So that one is supposed to be looped round and meet it.
Okay.
So what we are thinking, I said there is no time, of extension of that Army Barracks own, loop round through that Wada Road and return to Ganaja.
Okay.
Then extend that of Army Barrack to Zango. So when we have all this holistically, areas where we require fresh reservoirs and booster stations will be done. When all these things are done, then we now come into metering the water in the tank.
Hello, good morning, caller.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Where are you calling us from?
I'm calling you from Ahammed.
Oh, sorry, King Kwakwa.
Thank you for bringing the elephant in that house. Good morning, sir. Commissioner of Water.
Good morning, sir.
I believe you understand. Thank you for your hard work. We have been seeing all what you are doing, and we know it's actually your work. If you want to do, you will do it. And may God Almighty thank you and assist you in the program.
Amen.
In Kwakwa area here, we can only go down and see water is rushing. And Kwakwa here for more than how many years? I can say more than 20 years water being there. Cannot they reach the tank of water?
Yeah.
And this kind of for me to tell you, you are my brother. You know me, I know you. So if we supposed to come to your house and even tell you this issue, but not need to tell you again. Please help us in Kwakwa area so that we will get the tank of water. Even if it's a tank, we can make the home of reservoir for us.
All right. Mr. Amadu, hold on. Let the commissioner respond to you before I pick the next call.
Thank you very much. We are working on a final lasting solution to that. Already we have a tank up there. I've been there, they don't know.
Okay.
I'm from that ward, that's my ward.
Oh.
And all this testing we are testing, water has not reached my ward.
Oh.
I have only known why water is not reaching there, where I'm carrying a while so that I know my people are suffering too, but I shouldn't be seen being nepotistic. You understand? If I'm correct.
Definitely.
So we are doing for the general and we will return there. That of Kwakwa, we are supposed to send water. We have already measured the elevation of that elevated tank. Where there's an elevated tank in Dama school.
Okay.
That primary school there. That's why I schooled. So there is an elevated tank there. We've gotten the volume, how to get water from the waterworks to that tank. The pump can send it there. I don't want to. We are not supposed to let this out. These are the efforts we are making.
So
we are working on lasting solution to Kwakwa's issue.
Okay.
Between that elevated tank, are we adding another one? what has been established now is that the pumps we are having in the old waterworks can actually pump water there.
Okay.
You understand?
All
So
right.
it's a long-term something
right.
we are doing, and by God's grace, we shall be there.
Okay, while we're waiting for more calls, my honorable commissioner, recently on social media, there's a man called Idris HK. I don't know his full name, but I saw him. He posted a picture of waterworks from Ajaka is under
Igalamela.
Igalamela or Dolu local government.
Mm.
He posted it on his page and he wrote His Excellency. I'm sure he's drawing the attention of the governor. Ida has waterworks. Okene has Mopa, Egbe, all of them, they do have waterworks. And we all know most of them are no more functioning. I won't say due to no water. One thing I know for sure, I know that all those places lack staffs.
Yes.
That's number one thing that I know for sure because I know I was part of the screening, so I know part of that one.
Of course.
They all lack staffs now.
Yeah.
But what is their hope?
In July last year, I visited personally with my line directors.
All the waterworks.
No, these areas we mentioned.
Oh,
Ida,
yes.
Ajaka has 2 water schemes.
Lovely one that looks
2
okay.
water schemes
Yeah.
they are having in Ajaka. We went to Igolao, then Aimba.
Hmm.
So that of Ida has been concluded.
Oh,
Despite humongous, do I call it humongous or terrible vandalization that has taken place? You understand? Well coordinated vandalization. A whole chemical room has been removed.
wow.
A whole chemical room where they treat water has been removed. So Ajaka, we have assessed it. I was with the I think Etemaingo.
Okay.
Yes. I was with the traditional ruler. We assessed their. We have finished everything. What Ajaka's own is waiting for. He posted one, but we assessed the 2 because there is one in the palace of Etemain, very
Okay.
close to him.
Okay.
We want to sink a new borehole. I say everything we require for Ajaka is concluded.
Hmm.
What we are left with now is award of contract.
Okay.
As at last year, we had budget difficulty,
Okay.
despite the fact that as at the time we came that year, before the assessment and all other issues, but this year budget line has been provided.
Okay. Did you get to Ankpa local government? Because
Ankpa-
that was very important. That was my own local government.
I had not wanted you to mention that because
Well, I have.
they are now surpassing Ida in terms of vandalization.
Ew.
They have surpassed Ida in vandalization.
Oh,
Ankpa
God.
is my local government too.
Hey.
They have surpassed.
I know we
Ida.
have water. I want to
Do you know
riverside.
that to the extent that somebody was writing us officially to come and remove the overhead tank that was put on his land? He wrote officially that they should, Waterboard should come and remove it. While we are making effort to resuscitate the place,
Ah,
is in us this year. Ida is captured for this year. Sorry,
Okay.
Ida, Aimba, Ankpa
yeah.
from the east,
Okay.
Okbu
Okbo.
is captured.
Okay. What about
Somebody's
Central?
talking Oguma.
Yes.
That of Central. Okini has been back since we came.
Okay, good.
It has been back, but we've assessed Ogori,
Oh, yes.
Hmm?
Ogori, yeah.
Ageva,
Yeah.
Checkpoint,
Yes.
Ege, Obangede, Adogo,
Mm-hmm.
Ihima.
Okay.
These places are already assessed. We need not even going back there again, just to
Okay,
make the
just-
procurement processes and
And keep.
we
start the ball
start.
rolling.
And when you come to West, the same thing.
Hello, good morning, caller.
Thank you very much. At last. I mean, it's calling quick.
Okay, sorry. What's your name?
Yeah, I live about
Oh, Ali Baba, good morning.
good morning, my commissioner. Like, you know, to speak. Somebody has already asked the question I want to ask before. That time, and Abuja is just the area with Kwakwa. That was a man asking the question. Thank you, Ladi Dandari, for presenting us all. Well, we from Kogi, we are very proud of you.
All right, thank you very much. Hello, good morning, caller.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Your name, where you calling us from?
Yeah,
Your name?
this is Sergio Wasa from Kogi.
Ah, Sariki Wasa. Good morning. How are you today?
Yeah, fine, thank you. How is you and your family too?
We're good.
Honestly, Honorable Commissioner, good morning, sir.
Good morning, Your Royal Highness.
Yes, you are doing a great job, and we want to appreciate His Excellency for putting the right man in the right position. For this is the first time you see Commissioner entering streets to check pipes that are linked to people's house, that it goes to be their responsibility to cater for them. But you are the one going around with the engineer to sort them. God will reward you.
Amen.
We want to have a extension of the period of supply, sir, so that we will get there with the water before the water will go. That is just what I want to say, and thank you very much, and we are appreciating Grace FM for giving us this opportunity to hear from you.
Sariki Wasa, this is not Grace FM. This is Confidence Radio.
Sorry, conflict.
You know I don't work in Grace FM. I work in Confidence Radio. So you are buying me. You are giving me a goat for this one, oh.
Yeah, honestly, you've done a great one for bringing our own to talk to us, because honestly, if we have person of this nature before now, water will not be our issue around.
Definitely.
Environment.
All right. Thank you very much. Have a beautiful day. Hello, good morning, caller.
Okay.
Hello, good morning, caller. Hello, good morning, caller. All right. Thank you. Good. All right, my honorable commissioner, you might want to answer most of those questions that they've asked so far.
That of the rationing, as I've earlier said, so that the water board has that responsibility, because at the end of all these things, we hand it over to them. It's their property.
Okay.
The water board will now come up with a rationing formula, and by the grace of God, when they are satisfied, because the work is still in progress, they will come up with rationing arrangement, and every area will know when to have water. And if there
Okay.
is any challenge that will affect a particular area, they will
Yeah.
come on air and tell them that because of
Okay.
this challenge, please, your supply has been.
That means you're going to partner with the radio whenever there's going to be an issue.
Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
Somebody's asking a question. You say, my name is Elias. Please, I don't understand what is said about Filele.
This one will be extended, but not immediately. We'll finish all this one. It's part of the holistic arrangement along with Greater.
Okay.
The pipe will be extended to Felele
From
through
Poly.
Federal University,
So
round to
is it
Croatia.
coming from Zone 8 to Federal University or going from...
Whichever way you take it,
Okay.
we'll loop it together.
Okay.
So that once water is released, it will
go round.
round.
Okay.
That is the
All right, my honorable
original
commissioner,
plan.
no matter what you do, like people have been praying for you that your work will not be in vain.
Inshallah.
What is your ministry doing about, first of all, illegal connections, vandals, and leakages? Because several times, I'm sure if I go through my phone now, sometime last year, before you came to office, or 2 years ago, there was a leakage in front of Rain Oil. That oil beside Stanbic Bank. Is it Stanbic IBTC? Yeah.
That's before Rano Oil.
Rano Oil. There was a leakage there. The owner of the oil facility, the bank, they just left that thing. They had to stand there and made a video. And I sent the video to the commissioner then. And by the grace of God, that thing was fixed that day. People like Bishop from the guy from Lokoja talk about vandals and people not taking care of government things. What is your agency or your ministry going to do about this? Because severally we all know this. You will see. I think there was a day I was going to Mount Party, Saturday morning jogging. That last house beside where they wash car on Mount Party Road, there was a leakage there. They just left that. They had to remove my clothes. I look for nylon. I made a video of it. Look for nylon and I tied that thing. I think I see that video on Facebook. How is your ministry going to handle this?
Thank you very much. What we do, just the way we did with the Angwanti people,
Yeah.
we engage them. We went to the community, held meetings with them, got the buy-in of the state association of plumbers,
Okay.
bought materials, went in to help them fix their own. Up till now, they are not fixing. The next thing we want to do now, even now as we are testing, we are not going to release water to that side until they do their
The
own duty.
needful.
But what we are doing right now is that our water law is under review. As soon as it is signed into law, it is assented to by His Excellency, we're going to have a stakeholders engagement for the whole state.
Mm.
Then the regulatory arm of the ministry is being, enhanced in that new law. So we will have stakeholders engaged. Everybody will be involved. We will sensitize. That is in terms of the illegal connection you are talking about. A tax team will be formed, which will be able to back and bite.
Okay.
There will be prosecution. I'm talking of the interim.
Yeah.
But for the final thing, when the whole thing, I'm telling you, I earlier told you the holistic approach to our transmission network is done. When metering comes, there will be sensors on all our pipes. You can't tamper with any pipe.
No.
You know where.
You actually. I was going to this part because I remember when Lagos brought in metering to all their water. So you people are looking towards that.
We are
I was
looking
wondering how
towards
you're
that.
going to
We are
generate
looking
your
towards
money.
that by the
All right,
grace
but
of
in the
God.
meantime, let's see who this is. Hello, good morning, caller.
Good morning.
Good morning. Your name, where you calling us from?
I'm calling from the Workers Village.
Workers Village. All right, let's hear your take. Your voice sounds familiar, so I will not ask you who this is.
Okay, this is Comrade Arun Okotuyu.
I know. That's what I see. Okay, I know your voice. Even if I sleep, I know your voice.
Kudos to this very great program.
Thank you very much, sir.
And we thank the Honorable Commissioner for a job well being done. So we just want to know our faith in Workers Village. We don't know when they will benefit from the reactivation of the water board and review. Yes. God bless.
All right, thank you very much. Workers Village. No.
They saw the same thing with Army Barracks.
Okay.
They are on the same line.
Okay.
Once we test, the day we are testing Army Barracks,
These are the right parts, the right side.
it's supposed to go. Even the one we did on Sunday, is supposed
Yeah.
to have gone there, even because of this problem we are having.
Okay.
So Workers Village, I don't think, except if there is any internal problem within their own supply system there, which we are going to check in the process of all this.
Okay.
So Workers Village, I think they are good to go. They are together with
in
phase
the next
2.
in the next 1 week, they should be getting
I
water.
think we should.
All right. Thank you
Yes.
very much for this wonderful
So
one.
this issue of vandalization you are talking about,
Yes.
in the course of our visit
Honorable,
and in our plan,
you are here for people, so I will just be taking their calls for you, sir. Good morning, caller.
Good morning.
Your name, where you calling us from?
My name is Shegun.
Shegu is calling from where?
Back of Stadium.
Back of New Stadium. That's you. That means you are roping to the Workers Village as well.
Yes, I want to confirm what my intake request of that.
Okay. Behind the new stadium, the stadium in zone 8.
they are all the same line with Workers Village.
Okay.
Only one supply line passed there to zone 8 now. So
Okay.
anybody around that place that is connected,
All right.
Okay.
Let's take this call as well. Good morning, caller. Good morning, caller. Please turn on the volume of your radio set, please.
I am going to Livo,
All right. Good morning, Oga.
calling from 500 housing unit.
You are calling from the office.
From my own house.
All right.
Which of the 500?
Oh,
You're
wait.
doing a great job.
All right.
Number one. And thank you for hosting the Honorable Commissioner this morning. Are we there?
We are with you.
I want to ask, 500 housing units, Ghana is closer to Greater Ottawa. When are we expecting our own work?
All right. He's going to take your question immediately.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.
It's all the same with the Ganaja
Yeah.
problem. There is no supply return
For them now.
For them. So what we are looking at, just the way we look at the old waterworks here to give a reprieve to the main town, the RUASA, that is our sister agency,
yeah.
they've ordered for new equipment for them.
Okay.
So there are some tanks around that 500 housing that was constructed along with the estate.
Okay.
We are looking at how we can get temporary measures for them before this
Okay.
greater water will
Okay.
come.
All right. Thank
I'm
you.
very interested in this other one. Pick this other.
Hello. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, sir.
Your name, where are you calling us from?
I'm calling from up Jerry.
Up GRA. Okay, Absalom from Up GRA. Where's Up GRA?
After out this former house.
Okay, all right.
Me too, have challenges.
That's the former DG quarters.
Yes.
All right, good.
Secondly, I still have to ask my honorable, this Petolu and Onkolo, we haven't received water to get.
Okay, yeah, your wife. Okay, you are staying in one. Your wife is staying in another one. I've been like your girlfriend there for one. Let me know now. All right, thank you very much. It's going to respond to you on that one. You said you're very interested in one of the.
That one that we are talking of vandalization.
Yes.
You know, we are coming up with a policy which have already started echoing into our traditional rulers' ears, especially from the 4 local governments have visited in the east, and 1 or 2 from the west and central that have visited so far.
All right, sorry, Madam Commissioner, before you know, I have a way of doing my program. There's a way I do this program. I'm so surprised that no lady have called today, and they always love to call this program. Ms. Ibrahim, I've not heard from you. So what I'm going to do now, the first lady that will come this program, because now they use water pass us. We know they do water do anything. First lady to call this program and ask a good question, I'll give you 10,000 naira. So let's go. Lucky lady, I'll pick any call now, but lucky lady, that's the only thing I want to see. Let me see who the lady is going to be. Ask question. Now they use water cook. They wash, they bath pikin, they do everything. So what's happen? When I leave her for the husbands alone. Hello, good morning, caller. Oh. Good morning, caller.
Good morning.
Good morning. Your name, where you calling us from?
I'm Ahammed Ahmed calling from Unity Community.
Unity Community, Onalu. All right, good morning.
I've been following this program since you started.
Okay.
I'm highly impressed.
Thank you very much.
You with your leading questions and the answer to all that ask questions. What I want to say at this point, because I don't want to repeat what other has said, is that great water was because of one that commission. Let there be that security there.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
We have future. The commissioner has future plan, and I'm happy that as a young man he's doing his work and it's recorded, and he's going to be a future leader by the special grace of Allah.
Amen.
Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Elijah Onalu. Hello, good morning, caller. Somebody now give my 10,000. Wait, where's my other phone? Please just give me your phone number. I can't see your number. Other people are trying to call. I keep to my promises. Let me get your number. Hold on, please.
Okay.
Just hold on.
Okay.
Just don't drop, please. Hold on. Your number end with 99, right?
Yes.
Your number end with. Oh, just hope it does. I'll pick your number first before you go on. Okay, please go on with your question.
So, good morning, sir.
Good morning, ma. Your name, where are you calling us from, first of all? Hello? Agwankura. Okay. Okay.
I'm Adiza Mohammed.
Adiza one for Agwankura. Let's say your question.
So, how now?
Fine.
See, my account number is.
Not call your account number. I will call you. What do you want to ask commissioner?
I want to say thank you. Anything where you talk, you hear them. God will help us. God will help us. The thing where you want to, we happy with the water, amount of water where you talk. We so now wahala we dey do.
Okay, Mama. Mama, if you want to speak Hausa, will they hear you?
To Allah na gode maka da kafa liman jawan bari Hausa. Wallahi muna murna sosai muna wahalar ruwa.
Okay.
Kura da kwakwa duka muna wahalar ruwa.
Okay.
Allah ya taimake shi.
Amin.
Ya taimake mu.
Amin.
Allah ya taimake shi ya taimake mu. Kai ma da kake magana Shaba. Muna murna da jin muryarka yau. Muna godiya duk abin da kake yi muna godiya. Allah ya saka muku da alkhairi.
Amin, Mama.
Wani ji tausayin wani Allah zai ji tausayin sa.
Amin. All right, thank you very much. All right, thank you very much. For those of you who might not understand what she was saying, she's talking about Agwankura and Agwankwakwa. They've been suffering for water, and whatever the commissioner is planning to do, may God give him the strength to do, and they are happy about that. All right, thank you very much, madam. I have your number. I'll call you. Hello, good morning, caller.
Hello, Shaba. This is Mrs.
Mrs. Ibrahim, where have you been? Must you wait for me to call your name?
I just arrived my office and put on the radio. I heard you calling my name. You know I'm a regular caller on this program.
Okay.
So I wasn't opportune to listen since morning.
Oh.
Because I was like, okay.
All right. We're actually talking about water problem in the state and how the commissioner is doing and what he's doing to solve the problems.
Okay.
So Felele,
Even though I didn't.
you are in Felele, right?
Yes, Felele.
The water
Even
stops.
though I didn't
Hold on, don't worry. The water stops in the polytechnic, but they are trying to connect the pipe from polytechnic straight up to Federal University and back to Zone 8. So by the grace of God, not anytime soon, no, but when our water will come on our place very soon.
So we'll be very happy, Commissioner. If you can do this for us, honestly, we'll pray for you all the days of our life.
So if he didn't do it, you won't pray for him.
His Excellency is hearing everywhere.
Commissioner, okay, I pray for you now that God will grant you the wisdom, knowledge, and power to do it, to do what your name will be written in the book of Guinness.
Amen.
Because ever since the inception of this government, ever since the creation of Kogi State, Felele has not been in the progress of whatever is happening in the town. We are not partakers of it. You know, if not of recent, our roads are being attended to. Even some of the roads are still left on. But this water issue, you know, a clean environment is a healthy environment. It's so sad the way we suffer for water in Felele. So that is the reason I said we'll pray for him. We doubt on God. Not all of us have money to build borehole. And you know, dry season, the borehole dry because of the terrain of Felele.
Yeah, that's true.
He was looking for Meruwa, and Meruwa will be unavailable because the pressure on them too is much. So we'll pray that God will grant you the enablement to extend this ghetto to Felele.
All right, thank you very much, Mrs. Ibrahim. And that's going to be our last caller for the day. All right, my honorable commissioner, you've heard them.
There are two key points I want to make.
Okay.
The issue of vandalization, we've already started sounding them into their ears.
Okay.
Procurement processes for some of the waterworks is already in, some has been concluded. When we are coming to your community, we will extract commitments from you before the traditional ruler and the youth leader of that particular community. And possibly the House of Assembly member will be part of it. We will have to, they will be committed to securing the facility along with our own people. If we can't get that commitment, we move that thing to another place. Because of the level of vandalization we have seen in some communities.
Good.
Because some of those things we are talking about cannot be removed by a stranger. It's not possible. Some you need trucks. Some you need a crane to lift this equipment, and they say it has been vandalized, it has been stolen. No, the community is aware. So we have to extract this from them before we going forward. Secondly, the old waterworks itself has a damaged elevated tank. We have rehabilitated it into full capacity. We want to make sure that 24 hours, by the grace of God, there is water in that place, because of our people that comes to town, especially from Felele, from far place. They come to town to work.
Okay, all right.
At the close of work, come to waterworks. The water is there free for you to pick.
Okay.
And also, tankers fetching point has been restored. Yes, we check it. Yes, we have checked it.
Yeah.
So as soon as we have completing this work, most likely that of tankers may start from end of next week.
All right.
Because it's completed. So that tankers too can go there and fetch.
All right. Thank you very much, my honorable commissioner for water resources.
Thank you very much.
Honorable. No, your own engineer. I'm not going to leave honorable first.
Thank you very much.
Your own engineer, Danladi, Yahaya. Farouk, thank you very much for being part of the program today. I'm very, very sure you've been able to touch all parts of the state capital and also where you will be going next after you are done with Lokoja. And for everyone who took time to call in on the program today, I'm sure the Honorable Commissioner was able to answer your question. The 10,000 naira I'm going to give out, I'm so happy that the person that called is actually someone who really needs the money. From her voice, you can tell. Now, from local area. Now, those kind of person, I might be let the sweet to assist. Haja, I'm going to call her immediately after the program. So to and you who called on the program, I'd like to say a very big special shout out to you. Not forgetting my brother. I don't know how I did mix up with the commissioner, Sha, because today you go say I did for Kano. Tomorrow you did for Zampora, they go for when I Nollywood, when I Hausa, who did they go for? I don't know. And I have a young man in the house. Mohammed, what's your name?
Nonsense.
Mohammed Sani, actually looks like me, but now Commissioner Pikino, make I not go call her, say that he looks like me. He actually looks like a software engineer in the making by the special grace of God.
Why are you leaving your colo?
And to the duty continuing announcer for the morning belt, Robert Alpha. I am Ahmed Shaba, thanking my director of program, Ajia Abibat Umar Ibrahim, and the DG Kogi State Broadcasting Corporation, Haja Nana Hawa Yusuf. I'd like to say a very big shout out to you. Thank you very much for allowing this. And till I come your way same time next week with another burning issue. This is Confluence Morning Beat of Sound, the Tuesday edition. You know this program has been on for, this year will make it the 11th year that this program has been on air. You know, not be my power now, on our power, so not be just me now. All of us will do them together. So till I come your way same time next week, whatever you do, you put God first. Special thanks to the Honorable Commissioner for honoring the program.
Thank you very much. And we really thank you guys for their patience and resilience, and which will not be taken for granted. By the grace of God, His Excellency have them 247 in mind until each and every citizen have access to potable water in our homes. Thank you very much.
So we'll just launch a program that we're leaving.